For as long as I can remember, WordPress has always had issues with tables and making them responsive. Now, as a web designer at work, what am I supposed to do when Google and other search engines really like tables, and I absolutely have to use them in my landing pages and other pages? Since I personally struggled with this issue, I found a solution, and I'll definitely share the solution with you in this tutorial. Look, I have a table here right now, and there's a lot of data in it. It has a lot of rows and columns inside. Naturally, if the width of this page gets limited, what happens to this table is that it overflows off the page or the elements get messed up. Or if it's a bit more than that, it creates a horizontal scroll. Now, in the mobile version, you'll see, or if it's overflowed and you've hidden it so it doesn't spill out of the element, then you won't be able to see the second part of the table or the remaining section of the table anymore. Let's take a look at the mobile version together so we can get a better understanding of this issue. Now, as you can see, the first thing that's happened is that we can no longer see another part of the table. On mobile, about 80 to 90% of users are on the mobile version, so this is a really serious challenge, and it's created horizontal scrolling on our page, which is terrible in terms of user experience. To solve this issue and turn it into something like this, see, here you can easily scroll horizontally inside the table to view this, or see other parts of the table. And if the table's width matches the page correctly, then the scroll bar won't even appear for you. Now, let's take a look at the mobile version of this together. On the mobile version, it also turns into something like this where you can scroll. Now, by swiping, you can have horizontal scrolling. On full width pages, it won't have any effect anymore. The full page width is fixed, so there's no issue with overflow, and your table will look just right. As for the user interface, since I'm viewing the mobile version on my desktop computer here, some elements might not be fully displayed. What I clearly see now on my actual mobile version is that it prominently shows an arrow right here, and this arrow gently blinks, so the user easily realizes they can scroll this section and view its complete content. So, how can you actually have this feature or functionality? To make things really simple, I actually published a plugin in the official WordPress repository in the WordPress directory itself, and you can easily go and download it to use on your site. It's called Responsive Verzetten Table Scroll, and by installing it, you'll have all these features. And if you don't want to use the plugin, first of all, there's a YouTube video where I fully explained how you can add these codes to your website. There are some CSS codes and some JavaScript JS codes. By simply adding these, you'll easily get the horizontal scroll effect.